I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. Your graduate has asked that you treat this exercise with the utmost respect. Every graduate deserves to hear his or her name announced. Please refrain from using any noisemakers, horns, bells, yells, or any other distractors that are not conducive to maintaining the dignity and grandeur of this event. We ask that you hold your applause and congratulatory yells until after all names have been called, so that the next name can be heard clearly. Your assistance will help provide the very best graduation for each student. Thank you in advance for your cooperation to ensure a dignified graduation ceremony.
We have several honored guests with us today. At this time, we would like to recognize them. Please stand when your name is announced. Please hold your applause until all names have been announced. With us are Dennis Childress, Mayor of Seagoville. Mr. Mike Miles, Superintendent of Dallas Independent School District. Mr. Israel Cordero, Assistant Superintendent of Division 5. Dr. Christy Buell, Executive Director of Seagoville Feeder Pattern. If we have forgotten to mention anyone, we apologize, but please stand to be recognized as well. Please greet these special guests with applause.
Welcome to the commitments exercise for the Seagoville High School, the class of 2014. What a special day this is for us as we prepare to take the place in the world. We have worked hard and diligently to arrive at this special moment, but we did not do it alone. On behalf of the graduates, we welcome all of our parents, families, friends, and the Seagoville High School faculty and staff. You have been there for us through the good times, but also the bad times. Your support was evident and forever appreciated. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Stephanie Lopez, our Salutatorian.
Good evening. First and foremost, I want to thank the man above who has granted me the opportunity to graduate on this day, but not only me, with my fellow classmates whom I grew up with since the 5th grade. This year has been a year full of blessings and struggles. To see myself standing up here is such a miracle, not only to those who believed in me, but to those who doubted me. I have come upon thousands of faces, many of which helped me, but as well many who said I will not make it to see graduation day. Although I may not have a close relationship with my family and be able to share with them this unforgettable memory, I want to tell them that I love them with all my heart. I thank my mom for the help she has provided, and even though at times it felt like I lost her faith in me, I know she is very proud to see me up here. I see myself as a strong, independent young woman. I have worked hard for my success and enjoy learning new things. I want to take a minute and thank some people who have encouraged me and continue pursuing my goals. I believe that if it weren't for my 7th grade English teacher, Miss Smith, I would not have had the courage to be successful in school. She was the one that told me she saw potential in me, a light, something different. She saw something different in me, and she pushed me to do my best and never settle for less. It was she that moved me to her pre-AP English class, and that pushed me to take pre-AP algebra. My college journey began from there. When I got to Seagoville High School, I began to see things differently through the eyes of my high school English teacher, Miss Mundine. She has taught me since sophomore year and challenged us with rigorous thinking. I wanted to give up, but she showed me how to write effectively and to enjoy reading novels. Ms. Mundine is a woman I hold so much respect to and owe all my 5 and 6s to on my essays. Another person I want to congratulate is Ms. Obi. She took care of me even though it wasn't her responsibility as a Spanish teacher. Another person I want to thank is Styron. He is a wonderful and ambitious young man who helped me throughout my senior year. This year, I can literally say I faced and overcame my enemies near fear, depression, and loss of hope. With the demanding load of AP classes, it was easy for me to lose faith. This is common in everybody's life, but thanks to my teachers, my friends, and Darren Cobb, I am speaking to you today. I enjoyed my 4 years at Seagoville High School, from being an immature little girl to the Salutatorian of Seagoville High School. I never thought I'd be speaking in front of a huge crowd, especially in my own graduation. A special shout out to Mr. Buckley, who's been a great support since middle school, to Jackie, Ruby, Amy, Talia, my coworkers, my dad, Lalo, Freddie, and Joel. I again want to thank all my family and friends who have supported me throughout my entire years and are here to celebrate with us our victory as high school graduates. I speak to you with great knowledge that I alone overcame the great obstacles this year in and out of school. I want to close by giving advice to those who think it's too late. It's not. I speak to you, you who feels lonely and hopeless, gain courage and stand firm because it only takes a small amount of faith to move a mountain. You who believes that one needs 100% of family support, you really don't, because at the end of all, it's only you against the odds. I was you 5 years ago. Now look at me now. Si Dios por nosotros, ¿quién contra nosotros? Congratulations to the class of 2014.
And now I'd like to introduce David Ibanez, our valedictorian.
Thank you, Ms. Castro. Good evening, parents, family, teachers, administrative staff, and my fellow graduates. I believe we are the last high school in the district to graduate, and like they say, they save the best for last. I'd like to begin this speech by giving thanks to God for allowing this day to come. I'd also like to thank my family for their unconditional love and never-ending support that they so selflessly give. Every morning, from elementary all the way up to high school, as my mom would drop me off at school, she would tell me, "Que Dios te bendiga," meaning, "May God bless you." I took this blessing for granted much of my life and didn't pay much attention to it. But I want to assure her today that yes, God has showered many good things on me. But for the purpose of this speech, I want to emphasize her disposition, to which I'll come back to later. My couple of years here at SHS have been one ride of a lifetime. We were all glad when our school band grew from something about 10 members to a whopping number of 15. I hope, by the way, that it continues to grow. We all celebrated our fellow classmates' heroic actions that gave us a national spotlight. We all laughed at Mr. Harrington for rolling around on his sharing class. We all learned new, interesting things about our high school through North Texas Confessions on Twitter. We had an unforgettable prom night. We all longed and lived for Chicken Tender Tuesday. We learned that some people aren't who they seem to be. But we've also endured hard times. When Harrington's dog, Sadie, passed away, and when informed of our principal's diagnosis with cancer. Some were engrossed in grades, others in athletics. Some experienced heartbreak and found a friend to rely on. Some were really just occupied to get by. All in all, we were Seagoville High School students, and that is something that is forever ours. Many of us come here believing that the purpose of life is to become a person with more assets, whether it be money, fame, glory, the amount of Instagram likes or Twitter retweets, or a higher paid job. In essence, we endeavor to achieve the American dream each and every day. I implore you not to let this be your drive for obtaining a college degree, because while it may be cliche, the old proverb remains true: money cannot buy happiness. I invite you, rather, to be like those people who have helped you along your academic career, to be that mom whose blessing is disregarded, but in the end, profoundly appreciated. To be that student that while you may have your own final to study for, sacrifices a little time to help your friend who needs help with their essay. To be that worker that performs their best not because of the raise, but because by doing a good job in one's project, other people receive more. To be that principal that despite having a life-threatening illness, works each and every day to better the school and the lives of the students in it. Because by doing so, we learn to give ourselves, we learn empathy and to truly love. And by loving, we unlock what it means to be truly human. So go live your life to its fullest. To borrow words from Phineas and Ferb, go build a rocket, fight a mummy, and climb up the Eiffel Tower. Discover something that doesn't exist, and give a monkey a shower. Surf tidal waves, create nanobots, and locate Frankenstein's brain. Find a dodo bird, paint a continent, and drive your sister insane. But whatever you do, remember, it's not so much what you do, but who you do it with that makes it worthwhile. One last piece of advice. Life is too short to live by all the rules, so go break a few every now and then. Just don't get caught. With nothing else to say, I congratulate you, class of 2014. I believe in you, and as my mom would say, que Dios los bendiga.
Good evening. I'm Delinda Castro, principal of Seagoville High School. It's so great to be with the class of 2014. And I have this opportunity right now to honor all of our honor graduates and high honor graduates. Please stand when your name is called and remain standing until all students are recognized. Valedictorian, Jose David Ibanez Alonso. Salutatorian, Stephanie Lopez. High honor graduates, Amanda Kane, Yesenia Reyes, Abigail Graham, Adeline Jaimes, Daisha McDuffie, Nikki Nisbet, Brooke Rochelle. Honor graduates: Joycelyn Atkinson, Maria Ayala, Jose de Jesus Aguilar, Angelica Alanis, Dakota Wayne Allen, Crystal Baena, Martin Valderas, Adriana Banda, Vacinti Samantha Bonillo Mendoza, Jose Dylan Braswell, Carolyn Brisbane, Justin Scott Cadell, Connor Isaac Franklin Cash, Katia Castillo, Sydney Christine Chambers, Jake Bosu Chankatun, Bernice Chavez, Ana Gabriel Cisneros, Ana Maria Contreras Ocaña, Evelyn Coplido, Jorge Dianda, Zachary Dodson Lee, Nathan Sean Edwards, Tamira Ashlyn Felix, Angelica Fiscal, Joshua Garcia Garces, Fatima Gonzalez, Raquel Gonzalez, Kelton James Allen Grimes, David Guereca, DeQuinton Jamal Harris, Jacqueline Lisette Hernandez, Destiny Dawn High, Haley Ann Jones, Brenda Guadalupe Lara, Daisy Lynette Lopez, Pius Madu, Jeff Young Moroni, Samantha Michelle Martin, Justin James Martin, Elizabeth Martinez, Perla Martinez, Stephanie Mendez, Alicia Montano, Brenda Jeanette Padilla, Cody Allen Walter Petway, Naomi Pina, Yvonne Jacqueline Rios, Nancy Robles, April Renee Rodriguez, Priscilla Nicole Rodriguez, Elda Nayeli Rosas Camarillo, Pamela Denise Ruiz, Francisco Dinoco, Kaylee Morgan Smith, Colton Squire, Aaron Sustatita Chavez, James Samuel Sutton, Yesenia Torres, Omar Adrian Tovar, Marcos de Santiago, Osvaldo Urbina, Ernesto Vega, DeMarcus Allen West, Alyssa Michelle Wright, Bianca Zavala, and Jorge Zumaya Jr. Please give these honor and high honor graduates a round of applause. Graduates, you may be seated. And now I'd like to introduce to the podium your Vice President, Pamela Ruiz.
Mr. Israel Cordero is the Assistant Superintendent of Division 5 schools in the Dallas Independent School District. He oversees the Seagoville feeder pattern. I would like to welcome him to the stage.
Parents, community members, Seagoville staff and administrators, once again, welcome this evening to Seagoville High School's Class of 2014 graduation. Seniors, class of 2014, it is with great pleasure that I introduce to you our guest speaker for today, none other than our own Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Mike Miles. Please welcome him to the podium. Thank you.
Well, as the song says, the time has come for closing books and long last looks, my friends. As an educator, I couldn't be more proud of you. But as a parent of children about the same age as you, I find it hard to find the words. Like some of you, we parents, grandparents, and guardians have mixed emotions tonight. For graduation is a rite of passage of sorts, and in many ways, the beginning of your adult life. Many of you will soon be leaving home, so there will be many parents tonight celebrating. Some may even get wasted, although I don't condone that. Many others will need consoling as they think about their baby girl or baby boy finally leaving home. So, class of 2014, cut the adults some slack tonight if they get home a little bit late. Don't get too mad. They earned it. How about giving a round of applause for your parents? Parents, you did it. Congratulations. It is hard to find the words. I remember my dad struggling to find the words when I was your age, and he was dropping me off at the airport. I was headed to West Point after high school. He said the only words he knew at the time, if you're going to be a bum, be a good bum. Now, the first time I heard that phrase was when I was 3. By the time I was 17, I'd heard that phrase almost every week of my life. It was a simple message for a simpler time. If you're going to do something, do it well, is what it meant. My mom also had some words of advice for me at the airport, and she said in broken English and her Japanese accent, Mike, don't catch a baby. What she meant by that is don't get a girl pregnant. Now, I told her I was going to West Point, an all-male school, and we couldn't leave campus, so no chance of anybody catching a baby anytime soon. And then my dad said something kind of strange. He said, Mike, you can quit, but you can't come home. Now, I knew he didn't really mean it. I could see it in his eyes. He wanted to support me, but he also wanted to take away that safety net that I was relying on. He just didn't know how to say it. So I guess the words that he did tell me was good enough. And funny that many years later, I was dropping my own son, Nicholas, off at UCLA after high school. And whenever Nick and his sister would go out with friends when they were in high school, my wife and I would say to him and my daughter Madeline, be good and be safe. To which the usual reply was, Mom, Dad, we'll at least be safe. So this time when I got out of the car and gave Nick a hug and I said, Nick, be good and be safe, he didn't dispense with his usual retort. He said simply, I will, Dad. And it's as if he knew that the next 4 years were the first 4 years of his adult life. And as he walked away, I yelled at him and I said, Nick, remember, if you're going to be a bum, be a good bum. He just smiled back. He knew. I didn't know what else to say. Now, I dropped him off by a bus stop, and there was a homeless guy there, so I gave that guy $1, said I meant no offense. And next to him was this guy that looked like a business guy. He had a laptop bag, he wore a dress shirt, he had dress shoes, no socks, and shorts. Who dresses like that? So I gave him $30 so he could buy some pants and some socks. Not really, that wasn't true. So perhaps the one piece of advice I would give you is, if you're gonna do something, just do it well. I have other pieces of advice for you, but you know, perhaps the time for unsolicited advice is at an end for you. So let me just tell you the 3 hopes I have for you. They're not advice, they're just things I hope for you, and they're the same things I would hope for my own children, 2 of whom will graduate from college this year. Madeline actually graduated 2 weeks ago from Berkeley, and next week, Nicholas will graduate from UCLA Engineering School. So my first hope for you is that you experience life. I hope you befriend a stranger, take a chance on a job that you're not sure about, watch the sunrise every now and then, learn to play an instrument if you haven't already, try going to the opera, and dance. Through experiences good and bad, I hope you grow and find out who you truly are. In my youth, I tried to find out who I was and tried to stretch the boundaries mentally and physically. I tried to become enlightened and find the path of the limits of my endurance. Once I went into the mountains of Colorado when it was 10 degrees outside. I planned to stay the whole night. I tried to press the boundaries of physical endurance and enlightenment. Well, I stayed 3 hours, and then I figured that that was the stupidest thing a person could do, so I just went home. But in other things, though, I did learn and grow. I tried to learn as much as I could about religious practices, for example. So I went to a Jewish synagogue. I spent time with Mormons. I attended Catholic Mass. I sang songs in a Baptist church. And I even went to a Sun Myung Moon conference. You'll have to Google that later, I'm sure. On another occasion, I put patches over my eyes, true story, and I was temporarily blind, and I had my friend drop me off in the middle of Seattle, Washington. I wanted to know what it was like to be sightless in a big city. Don't do what I did, but I hope that you experience life and grow and learn in whatever way suits you. That Seattle experience leads me to my second hope I have for you. When I was stumbling around the streets of Seattle, confused and sightless, I nearly got run over a couple of times. And at the height of my frustration and concern for my safety, I almost stopped, but then I felt a hand on my arm and a lady's voice that said, "Can I help you? Can I help you orient yourself?" She told me that she had come from the flower shop across the street, and she had seen me nearly get run over, so she came over to help me. The message there, my hope for you, is that you don't miss an opportunity to help somebody in need, to do something good for somebody else. My third and final hope for you is that you get into the arena. While this day is all about hope and optimism, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the challenges facing this generation. The problems of the 21st century are mounting, and it will take a new generation to help solve the most enduring challenges. We will need your ideas, your ability to think critically, your ability to problem solve. We will need your courage. And most of all, we will need you to get into the arena in whatever capacity. Criticizing from the sidelines is an easy gig, but it won't move humanity forward. So perhaps the quotation that is most fitting is the one from Theodore Roosevelt, and it goes something like this. It's not the critic who counts, not the person who points out how the strong man stumbles or how the doer of deeds could have done them better. The real credit belongs to the person who's actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly and errs and comes up short again and again, because there is no true effort without error and shortcoming, but who actually strives to do the deed, who knows his true enthusiasm, the true devotions, and spends himself in a worthy cause. And should he succeed, knows the triumph of high achievement, and should he fail, at least fail daring greatly, so that his place shall never be among those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat. So I hope you experience life. I hope you'll be kind to others. I hope you'll get into the arena. Looking at this group of graduates, I have high hopes. I know that you will dare to get into the arena and dare to be great. Congratulations, class of 2014.
I would like to invite to the podium Mr. Israel Cordero. As principal of Seagoville High School, I hereby affirm that each candidate has met all requirements for graduation as determined by the state of Texas and the Dallas Independent School District, and they are qualified to receive their diplomas, or they otherwise qualify to participate in this graduation ceremony consistent with the laws of the state of Texas and Dallas Independent School District.
As Division 5 Assistant Superintendent of the Dallas Independent School District, I am pleased to confirm the certification of the 2014 graduating class of Seagoville High School.
José David Ibáñez Alonso. Stephanie López. Jasmine Caitlin Villafuerte. Pamela Denise Ruiz. Abigail Claire Graham. Ana María Contreras. Brenda Lara. Francisco Javier Sánchez Tinoco. Jacqueline Lisette Hernández. Raquel González. Joshua José García Garcés. Adriana Rosemary Banda. Vasti Samantha Bonilla. Samantha Michelle Martin. Cody Allen Walter Petway. Daisha Lynn McDuffie. Yesenia Torres. Osvaldo Urbina. Elizabeth Martinez. Derek Rickman. David Cuereca. Destiny Dawn High. Garrison Emmanuel Cabrera. Jocelyn Roche Atkinson. María Fernanda Águila Ayala. José de Jesús Aguilar. Angelica Alanis Rodriguez. Anthony Tyrone Alexander. Eugene Alexander III. Dakota Allen. Cynthia Alvarado. Ada Lucia Álvarez. Pedro Christopher Álvarez Trejo. Montrell Devon Anderson. Nick David Arevalo. Crystal Amaraini Bajena. Martín Valderas. D. Anthony Bean. Sydney Nicole Bell. Rudolfo Bermúdez. Joshua Dylan Braswell. Carolyn Michelle Bribson. Dante? Gerard Dante Brooks. Tenoria Nishan. Tenaria Nishan Brown. Arnila LaShawn Buckley. Kanisha Chantel Bynum. La Jessica Tanae Bird. Justin Scott Cadale. Amanda Gail Kane. Daviana Campbell. Cesar Canchola. Connor Isaac Franklin Cash. Katia Jacqueline Castillo Gutierrez. Yesenia Castillo Reyes. Sydney Christine Chambers. Tyler Lane Chambers. Jake Busun Chatakun. Berenice Chavez. Ana Gabriel Cisneros. Agustín Colchado. Hayden Scott Cole.
Ryan?
Jeremy Ryan Coleman.
Chantel.
Chantel Alexis Collier. Eduardo Contreras. Yamile Córdoba.
Ezequiel.
Ezequiel Corral. Christian Rubio Cortés. Kentrell Crutcher. Alexander Ochoa Cruz. Evelyn Cumplido.
Go to stairs.
Jonathan Ray Dangerfield. Jorge de Anda. Lane Justice Dodson. Zachary Malik Dodson Lee. Areli Domínguez Carrillo. Jordan Tremaine Douglas. Israel Marquise Drake. Samuel Dunbar. Nathan Sean Edwards. Tamara Ashlyn Felix. Reyes Antonio Figueroa Abarca. Ángela Fiscal. Jacqueline Flores. Néstor Alberto Flores. Alexander Christopher Frank.
It's not on.
Alice LaShawn Christelle Franklin. Arthur Agapito Fuentes. Diego Fuerte Luna. Darius Clifford Gaines. Stephanie Galvan. Nicholas Noel Gardea. Fátima González. Mayra González. Alexandria Deontay Gorham. Kelton James Allen Grimes. Marco Antonio Guillén Martínez.
Jamal Harris.
Christian Eleazar Guzman. DeQuinton Jamal Harris. Taylor Charles Harris. Sansharay Jainique Henderson. Amy Jasmine Hernandez. Edgar Hipolito. Charleston Montel Hooker. Kiana Chantrice Hubbard. Shakiria Monet Hewitt. Gregory Hurley. Jose Manuel Izaguirre. Kelvin Paul Jackson. Travis Deshaun Jackson. Adeline Marilu Jaimes. Saúl Enrique Jasso. Ryan Jenkins. Kihana Lizette Johnson. Haley Ann Jones. Nancy Hernandez. Rodolfo Armani Herrera. Jasmine Kiana Simone Jones. Anthony Devontae King. Emiliano Lara Castillo. Margarito Jesús Lara. Sierra Nicole LeBlanc. Brakayla Lee. Joshua Demetrius Lewis. Kiera Lewis. Brittany Diane Longoria. Andy Jonathan Lopez. Daisy Jeanette Lopez.
Namdi, right? Namdi? Namdi?
Pius Namdi Madhu. Verónica Victoria Maldonado. Jeff Young Maroney. Abigail Marie Marquez. Justin James Martin.
Jimenez. So you can say,
Or which one?
just leave it, I guess.
You sure? You want me to say Jimenez at the end?
Yeah.
Alondra Martinez Jimenez. Perla Elizabeth Martinez Rangel. Daniel Mendez. Oralia Mendez. Stephanie Mendez. Lacey Nicole Mims. Cassandra Montserrat Mireles Guevara. Haley Deanne Mitchell. Giovanni Velez Mondragon.
See there? The wheelchair? Yeah.
Stephen Gray Jr.
Just standing.
Ángel Misael López. Daniel Marcos Lozoya. Brian Quintero Luna. Alicia Marilyn Montano. Giovanni Alberto Monterrosa. Martavius Deontay Moore.
Cecilia.
Claudia Cecilia Morales. Jacob Samuel Morris. Jonathan Morris. Jorge Omar Muñiz. Natalie Maricela Muñiz. Salvador Muñoz. Jalen Xavier Owens. Brenda Jeanette Padilla. Arion Trayvon Payne. Alan Lozano Perez. Michael Earl Perkins Jr. Sarah Fotheroth. Naomi Rebecca Pina. Emilio Manuel Ramirez. Brooke Amelia Rochelle. Albert Gerard Reed. Nayeli Mayrani Reyes Sanchez. Ruby Reyes. Yvonne Jacqueline Rios. Nikki Taylor Nisbet. Allie Christine Odell. Edgar Efren Ordóñez. Alexis Ortiz Perez. Antonio Alberto Ortiz. María del Rosario Rizo. Nancy Isabel Robles. April Renee Rodriguez. Judith Rodriguez. Priscilla Nicole Rodriguez. Irania Janet Rudolfo Uvalle. Elda Nayeli Rosas. Diamond Sheree Smith. Kaylee Morgan Smith. Mark Anthony Solis. Caitlin Renee Stewart. Colton Anthony Squire. Aaron Sustaita Chavez. James Samuel Sutton. Dustin James Taylor. Tamisius Tashay Thomas. Christian Leo Torres. Omar Adrian Tovar.
Go ahead, go downstairs. Just wait till I call your name.
Marcos Trujillo. Juan Giovanni Ruiz.
Daniel.
Patrick Daniel Rusk. Andrew Saldaña. Karina Sánchez Castillo. Agustín Santillán. Kaya Sellers. Ulysses Edward Shedd. Harold Alexis Valenzuela. Cielo Guadalupe Valles. Ernesto Vega. Octavio Luis Villegas.
Dwayne.
Travion Marquise Dwayne Waits.
Oh, you just don't say it. Don't say it.
Lanelle Warren.
It don't matter now.
Xavier Malik Watkins. DeMarcus Allen West. Corey Demond Williams. Janetta Williams. Kishana Nicole Williams. Mackenzie Williams. Devontae Lamont Woods. Alyssa Michelle Wright. Leslie Nicole Sherman. Allison Renee Smith. Bianca Vanessa Zavala Zuniga. Elizabeth Jacqueline Zavala. Jorge Sumaya.
Graduates, please stand. Congratulations. I hereby declare you 2014 graduates of Seagoville High School. Please turn your tassels from right to left. Wait. Please remain standing. Please remain standing for our school alma mater. And now, if you could still please remain standing, I'd like to invite to the podium Senior Class Representative Evelyn Cublido.
Good evening. My name is Evelyn Completo, and I will be giving the graduation prayer. Please bow your heads. O God our Father, we come to you on this joyous day with our hearts lifted to you. Lord, on behalf of my classmates, I ask you to electrify this sacramental rite of passage as we graduate from Seagoville High School and commence the rest of our lives. I ask that you energize the celebration so that each of us feels the significance of this important milestone. Lord, we sit here today in this stadium filled with gratitude. We are grateful for the constant support and love of our families. We are grateful for the lifelong friendships we have formed. We are fortunate for the teachers and staff and administrators who have challenged and inspired us to learn, to love, and to serve. A simple thank you just doesn't adequately express our gratitude. Lord, as each name was read out loud, I ask you to magnify your blessings on these unique students. As my classmates just walk proudly across the stage, I ask you to guide their steps towards their destination. Lord, continue blessing them in the future with your love. As we sit here today, help us to appreciate each member of our Seagoville High School family. And after the photos and final goodbyes, I ask you to set our Seagoville High School experience in the corner of our hearts. Lord, as we leave the comfort of Seagoville High, I ask you to help us retain the confidence that your love will always be with us. Help us to maintain the desire for your love as we continue to be women and men and use us as instruments of God's will for our society. May we always want and choose what leads to the understanding of what you want for our lives. Please watch and protect my classmates as they travel home with their families. We ask in the name of Jesus Christ our Lord, amen.